My name is Donna Versinski.
Chris Brindley.
Megan Seaman.
Sandra Bates.
Jared Sell.
Steve McGonigal.
Stephanie Henry.
Graduated class of 2004.
2007.
Class of 2008.
Graduated 2010. I was the stage manager.
Lighting crew chief.
The theater exchange officer.
Drama Company president.
President.
And I'm the artistic director for the Framingham High School Drama Company. What's interesting about doing this is it'll give the kids that are here today a better understanding about the fact that the drama company wasn't always the way it is right now.
Beginning my junior year, Donna Zack came here and was trying to revitalize the drama program.
There was like this day, and we all came in for a weekend and cleaned a lot of really terrifying rooms and really started to claim the spaces as our own.
I was in acting 1 with Donna the first day of my freshman year, and I said to Donna, I did theater at Walsh and I hope to continue helping out there, so I don't think I'll have any time to work on the high school productions. Truth is, I've never actually left Framingham High School.
I got involved in 2005 with The Crucible. Donna had come in to our Acting 1 class. She was doing a workshop for The Crucible. And she says, are you gonna audition? And I said, no. And then she says, well, why not? And so I decided to audition. I got cast in The Crucible, and thus began the journey.
Overall, my favorite time slot were always the festival shows.
No matter what role anybody was doing, it was such an ensemble experience.
I literally walked out into the hallway and dragged kids in, or we wouldn't have enough kids to do Haymarket, our first festival, because nobody knew what festival was. This was a high school of musicals, and everybody was very excited about doing a musical, but nobody had any clue about the power of straight acting on stage, and certainly didn't have any idea about what festival was.
We're getting to these buses, we're going off to these texts, and we're going off to these festival sites, and it's crazy. The energy, all these different schools coming together.
I was really into stage management, mostly freshman, sophomore year, but I enjoyed building the sets. And when I expressed that interest to Donna upon her first sort of arriving here, she said, well, do you want to design the set for festival? Which I knew nothing about and didn't realize that I sort of had the opportunity to do this.
The whole challenge of doing festival is always trying to figure out how to get something that will pack up into a truck and be able to be transported and set up in under 5 minutes.
It's probably the craziest memory I have about the drama company is sitting in the high school and at semifinals and having the judge say,
I'm just gonna say this, Framingham High School.
It was like, no. That can't be right. That wasn't part of the plan. I just wanted them to kind of work together to get here. There's no way that they possibly are ready to do that.
My expectations going into festival for the first time and having Haymarket 8 do as well as it did the year before, I was like, festival's gonna be awesome, and I had no idea what I was doing freshman year, and I got in there and I was like, okay, we're a unitard, no problem. And then all of a sudden it was like, womp womp, we're not going anywhere. So that was a bit of a bummer, but it made it that much more important for us to do well the following year, and then junior year it all paid off.
That's when we won the Silver Cup!
I remember we were sitting in the John Hancock building and everyone jumps up screaming when they announce our name. Sarah Beeling was sitting in the row in front of me, turns around, goes to hug me, scratches my face.
Literally, I remember Donna hanging out the bus window with the Silver Cup.
Lesson is then, if you go in here to win, you're not going to. You're going to lose. If you go in here to say we're going to be the best company we can possibly be, then you're going to do the best work you can possibly do, no matter what it is.
And the wonderful thing about Scotland was, exposing the kids to theater outside this world at Framingham.
Festival is one thing, but getting to do it overseas in that environment, in a wonderful, wonderful place like Edinburgh, it was incredible.
This is one of those opportunities that the kids that participated would be telling their grandkids because it was just so special.
As a parent, when the idea of going to Scotland because the program, had been invited to participate in this really, really prestigious, fringe festival, I honestly, until about a month beforehand, didn't think it was gonna, I guess I thought it would come together. I just was amazed at how well it came together.
Performing with everyone over there and working over the summer, becoming this company unit was incredible, and something I think I'm definitely going to remember for a really long time.
I really liked, I think the last performance, that was the pit bassist too, and we really killed it. I think there was one where we all knew we were doing really well, and I think somebody came up to us after, which like never happens as a pit player. You guys are really good. Somebody noticed.
When I sat down next to the TD and we watched the tech happen, he said, we looked at your sheet of paper and said, oh my God, she's bringing 60 kids. This is going to be a nightmare. And he said, this tech ran like a professional company. And I said, that's the best compliment that you can give us. The performance was wonderful. Rehearsing outside at the foot of the mountain was wonderful. But that moment, the essence of being a company represents itself, and it manifested itself so beautifully that day. When I opened the Laramie Project to the community, it was a result of having gone to Scotland and spent a year with the community and realizing the kind of love and support that the entire community now has for the drama company.
I was able to perform alongside all the kids that I'd always seen from afar before, sitting in the audience, and that was exciting.
I came and auditioned with a bunch of other adults and kids. I think I thought the audition would be, well, the adults will do you separately. Now Donna just threw us right into the deep end of the pool. Everybody auditioned in front of everybody, kids, students, adults alike. We were all really, really nervous.
In addition to being part of the show itself, I mean, it had a phenomenal impact, not just on the kids, not just on the parents, not just on the high school, but on the community as well.
I was really pleased to see that all of the students and all the adults really took the material really, really seriously.
I remember saying after the Laramie Project was over that I could die now because I could leave this world saying my art had made a difference in the lives of people.
One of my favorite shows at Framingham High School was Godspell. We were having so much fun being a part of literally an ensemble.
At least for shows, I would say Tales of Trickery. We just had to work together as a group, more so than ever before, because that was the only way we were going to pull that off.
Hands down, Once on This Island, 2008. I ended up stage managing that show, helped out with the set design.
It was a really great mix of having a total blast on stage, but also telling a story that really meant something.
I really loved doing The Miracle Worker. Just having to have a lot of my experiences be not dialogue.
I think my favorite show probably is To Kill a Mockingbird. It was my first lead. It was the first time I realized that I wanted to do this for the rest of my life.
One of my favorite experiences was doing Bacone because it was relevant to several members in our cast, the topic of immigration.
What was really great for me was always to watch the plays through Jake's eyes. And I think that his excitement watching West Side Story and knowing the lines, and that was just really exciting for me. And I think that that kind of made that play my favorite play.
Do not underestimate the professionalism that Donna instills in you here.
People that aren't in the actual company don't necessarily understand how legitimate it is.
It also allows people who started off to be actors to try different things.
I had always thought of myself as just a dancer in the dance chorus or the dance captain. So the fact that I got to speak on stage was pretty amazing.
I've seen the whole progression. I've seen it before it was a drama company, and then where we are now, and it's incredible to see something grow.
I'll tell you what's great is, and that keeps me going, is the kids that are here, but also the kids that come back. It's just really exciting to watch the kids stay connected to their roots.
I think it is the family that has been created here that I love to be a part of forever.
Happy 10th birthday, Drama Company.
Wow, 10 years is a long time.
If I could wish the drama company a happy 10th birthday in my own way, I'd make you some beautiful card.
Happy 10th birthday.
Especially to Donna. You've worked so hard to make the 10 years a phenomenal experience for all the kids here in Framingham.
Have a silver cup worthy 10th birthday party.
And I hope that there'll be many more to celebrate in the future.